welcome to Crystal's Crochet Cubby Hole. I jumped on here to show you some whips and a couple of faux I did, and in the chat a little bit with you, okay? So let's get started. Hold on just a second. Okay, the first thing I want to show you is the one finished objects that I've got. Well, it's two things, but one, whatever. I've been making some key fobs with those key rings and the thing from was it, guys, I can't remember, Panda Selected, I think it was. So see, here's this one in pink, and then here's one that's blue and glittery, and I'm using cotton yarn when I make these. I made several up the other day and took them with me to my doctor's appointment and gave them out to the nurse that saw me, the doctor's nurse. Gave one to another nurse that took my blood. So the doctor, I thought she was going to come back in the room and I was going to give her one, but she didn't. So I've got two carrying around with me. If I see the opportunity, then I'll just give them away. So I've got those. Okay. I'm working on my pineapple stitch wrap or whatever it's going to turn out to be. Following bag a day. And here's what I've got so far. It's beautiful. I love it. She is just so easy to follow. I love her tutorials. And once I'm going to try to get these two main whips, I'm going to try to get them done so they're out of the way. I have been working on my corner to corner granny squares from using the yarn like my daughter got me for Christmas in the advent calendar and stuff. I didn't get any of them to bring over here to show you, but I'm working on those, and then I'll start putting those together. I think I need to get all the squares done first. So I've got all the ones done. I've used up all the yarn my son gave me a while back. I'm working on the yarn my daughter gave me, and then I'll be working on the yarn I got in my Valentine dozen balls of yarn. And then I will work on putting it together, because I want all my colors out so I can see what I've got to work with and put them, try to arrange it pretty. I'm getting 2 squares out of each of those little balls of yarn, so that's good. But again, here is the pineapple throw. Sorry, I get sidetracked so easy anymore sometimes. But the pineapple stitch following bag a day. Beautiful, beautiful. And I love this yarn. And the yarn I'm using is Cotton Fetty Blend. I don't know if you can see it in through here. Cotton Fetty Blend. And it's in the color Orange Blossom. And this is a number 3 weight yarn, it says. So, but it's, like the little threads. Yeah. So it's not just a single piece of yarn. So there's that. Here, and I've got it folded over. Let's see if I can unfold it a little bit. Here is my temperature blanket. And today I used the orange, the real pale creamy orange color. We've got 80-degree temperatures today, guys. Walked out first thing this morning and it was just already warm. I've got windows open, fans, ceiling fans, stuff going. I don't want to turn air on until I have to. So, and then one more whip to show you is doing the Harlequin Stitch. I'm doing like a little throw, baby blanket, whatever, following bag a day. And here is what I've got so far on that. And this is just, I'm just letting it change color when it wants to. I'm not color controlling it at all. But this is using Karen Baby Cakes. And it's in the color Pool Party, which is beautiful. I love it. So, there's that. And see, I use index cards. And I'll write down what I'm making, the name of the item I'm making, who I'm following tutorial wise, and what kind of yarn I'm using. I'll write down my hook size, And just any little notes. Like this is a 4-row repeat. So I made a note that I repeat, and then she had stated that you need to end on row 5 when you're done. So I made a little note of that. So, and then I even, where I'm repeating, I wrote down the time where the repeat starts. Like you repeat 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I wrote down where row 3 starts. So I can just jump back to that point in the video, play through, and after a while I'll probably have it all memorized, but I just want to make sure the start, I listen to how she starts the row, then I can finish the row, and then when I get to the end I listen how she finishes it, just to make sure I don't get confused, because the rows are kind of similar, some of them on the ends, as far as what you start with and end with, and I just want to make sure I'm doing that right. But this comes in real handy, and then I've got all this information I can write down, and I also write down when I do a video, I write it down in a book, the date, the title of the video, and what is in that video, to try to keep track of everything, because I forget stuff so easy. So my allergies are bothering me, I guess because the windows are open, and I've been cleaning some too, some spring cleaning, I guess you could say. Wanted to mention, I've got a bunch, sorry, I cut myself off there, and that wasn't nice. Sorry about that. I've got a bunch of scrap yarn, just like partial balls, partial skeins, and it's piling up fast. So I'm thinking about making some little baskets out of the yarn, because you use 3 to 4 strands of yarn to make those, and maybe some scrap blankets, little throws, lap throws and stuff, baby blanket size or whatever, somewhere in there, with some of that, to try to use some of that up, because I don't know what else I would do with it, and I don't like it just sitting there not being used. So I'll think of some little projects like that I can do with scrap yarn. And then I wanted to just talk a little bit about me. I'm trying not, I hate doing stuff like that. But I've got a lot of new subscribers. Thank you, everybody. I've got 1,160 some subscribers now, which is super exciting. But I want to just share a little bit about me, and a few of my favorite things, let's call it that. And if I think of something else, I might do little shorts on some of the things. I just want you to know me and get to know me for who I am. I don't know if, to me, I'm like, this is like sitting down with a friend, and I want to share. I'm learning. I've got new friends, and I want to learn about my new friends, and I want them to learn about me. So if you want to share anything, your likes, dislikes, in the comments below this video, please feel free to. I love reading your comments. Don't forget thumbs up and everything. But I've shared some things like this before, but it's been a long time ago, and unless you've gone back and replayed that video, you might not know about it. Me and Chris have been married for 20 years. I think we just celebrated our 20th wedding anniversary. Chris is my second husband. My first husband left me with 4 small children that I raised for 10 years by myself. They were all small. I mean, they all turned teenagers at the same time too, which was even worse than being small. And if you're a parent, you know what I mean. But I had 3 boys and a girl. So he has a daughter, and then I've got the 3 boys and a girl. Chris's first wife left him. So we just kind of met up, and then we met. There was that electricity or whatever you don't want to say, and then we parted ways. We didn't see each other for 10 years, and then we ended up going to the same church together and met again, and then that's when we got together, started dating, and we got married and everything. By then the kids were pretty much grown. I had 3 left at home at that point, I think it was. But anyway, have 7 grandbabies between all the kids, and 1 great grandbaby. And so I've got a new grandson that I had from this past year that's getting ready to turn 1, and the great grandbaby, he's getting ready to turn 1 this year too. So that's super exciting. that's a little bit about me. I grew up in church. Um, I've been in church since I was about 10. So I've been living for the Lord since I was about 10 years old. So 47, 48 years. I lose count. He is my main focus. Um, my desire is to please Him in every way. And in doing that, then I can be a good person, good wife, good friend, good sister, good mother. All that helps, and all kinds of falls into place. But anyway, I love sunflowers, and my favorite color is purple. I love wildflowers, period. But sunflowers are my favorite flower. I love dandelions. My husband tends to pick flowers out of the yard when he's mowing and bring them into me instead of mowing them over. I like snow globes. I don't have very many, but I love snow globes, and here's a few of my favorite ones. That's what Christmas is all about. With Linus. I've got a little snow globe with the nativity scene in it. This snow globe I picked up, and I think I should have got a snow globe when I was in California, guys. Well, I did. Duh. I've got this little snow globe that I got in California. It's just a thing from Yosemite National Park with a little bear. I don't know what I was thinking. I did. So if I go anywhere, I'd like to get, I love snow globes. Another little thing about me is I love acorns. I don't know what it is about acorns, but I just love them. And did you know that you can take the top off of the acorn, the little hat I call it, of a real acorn, and a marble will fit perfect. That hat will fit perfect on that marble. So you can do a lot of decorating and things like that with that. You can glue that marble, or pretty little marble, to the hat and have, a little jar full, whatever, dish. But they're good for decorations. But I love acorns. I love wild animals. I mean, like Africa. I would love to go on a safari. I would love to pet a tiger. I said that just not too long ago. I love tigers, elephants, giraffes, and just wild animals. I love them. Let's see. I saw a lighthouse when I went to California, but it was from a very far distance because they had it blocked off. It was closed off, so we couldn't get to it. I'm not sure why, but I would love to be able to go and see a lighthouse up close. I would love to go to, what is it? The Outer Banks. Someday, before I get too old, right? Let's see. I like Winnie the Pooh. Just wanted to share a few little things with you like this. We have a cat named Abby, of course, and y'all have seen her on some of the videos. Abby will be celebrating her 2-year birthday this April. She'll be 2 years old. We've had her since she was a few months old, just, old enough to wean from her mom. She may have been like 4 to 6 months old when we got her. So let's see. I think it's about enough telling you stuff about me right now. My husband is an artist, oil painter. And of course you know that, because if you've watched me for any length of time. I love crocheting. I love it. I've been crocheting for about 3 years. I like scrapbooking. I like journaling. So I usually get like a happy planner each year, and there's going to be one for Winnie the Pooh. I want it for next year. And I like even the blank ones where you fill in the dates and all that. But I like the vertical happy planners, where the days are this, vertical. Because it just gives me more room to put stickers in. I love stickers, so I'll put stickers in it, decorate it, things like that. But yeah, I guess that's it for right now. If I think of anything else, I might do a little short on it or something. But I just wanted to share a little bit about me, and I've been too long, I think, already. I'm right at 15 minutes or somewhere in there. So But I love you guys, and we'll talk to you later in Crystal's Crochet Cubbyhole, okay? Bye for now.